I'm in the game and not outside the game, I can't trigger the timer at all. It's kind of weird. Again, we'll just have to deal with it for now. Plus, this game isn't easy to put in windowed mode, at least without Steam. Maybe if you had Steam, you could put in the negative W in the opening options, but otherwise with this game, you have to try some pretty weird shit. And I tried it once, and it was really bad. It made the game lag a lot while I was streaming it, so yeah. Definitely not worth doing that kind of crazy stuff. Not like it matters too much, in my opinion. So yeah, I have it on my laptop here, which is right next to my desktop. So yeah. Putting the timer on screen and then going back to the game. Maybe, but I can't really exit out of the game unless I purposely quit out of the game. So that's another problem. I maybe could try hitting the Windows button. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, you can't exit the game very easily. Yeah, like I said, you'll just have to live with those splits on screen. I could just put them on screen and let you see what my time is, but I don't have a time, so yeah, not worth putting the splits on screen at all right now. Let's see, let's put some better hotkeys on here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to start up with a bit of with a negative time, and then once it goes to a positive time, I'm gonna have it start. So let's see here. Let's change the starting time to maybe -4. There we go. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I just never got to it until now. So yeah. Currently the world record, it's not what it says on my regular splits here, which is 118.02. That's the current world record, which isn't actually really current. The new one is like a 115 for modded, but for regular, it's actually a 123. So it's gonna be a little bit longer than a modded event or modded race or modded run, excuse me. Anyway, let's go ahead and finally get into this. So I'm gonna hit the timer. It's gonna count down a bit, and I'm gonna start. What does modded change in game? Well, right now, Super Drive changes lightnings a few of the models. Allows you to lower the lap count on some events, on some races. It allows you to have 3 boost bars at the start, as opposed to the 1 I have right now. So yeah, those are a few of the changes for required events anyway. You can have music as well as you can have like the widescreen modded. Those don't affect gameplay too much, except for maybe lowering the frame rate on the widescreen one. But otherwise, that's a problem that you deal with. But yeah. And I find that I much prefer this model over the newer model from like the other HD versions of this game and Racerama for these tracks because for some reason the older or the newer model has a lot worse physics compared to this model. So yeah, it's kind of weird. A lot of things are being kind of weird today. Or I'm describing a lot of things as being a little weird today. Oops, didn't mean to use that all up. Oh well, it's not that much worse. We really wouldn't use boost until this point anyways. Now I was thinking of doing all events next time. So yeah, there's that. There hasn't been an all events unmodded regular version yet, so I'm interested to see how long that is. How many events are there total? Well, there are road races, there's waypoint races, relay races, there's stadium races. Those are the different types of races, race events. Rust buggy races as well, that's another one. Those are all the different race type events. Minigames, there's Rhythmic Rumbles, there's Race to Chases, there's Fuel Frenzies, Ghosting Mater, Tractor Tipping, and Mike and Sully's Last Laugh are all the ones I can think of. I gotta slow down there a bit, my friend. Oh well. How many of them are required? The only things that are required are a couple scavenger hunts, and then all the regular road races, and 3 save races, and all Rust Buggy races, and all relay races. If you could keep track of all that. Yeah, it's pretty long. It's not as long as the original Cars game, but it's still pretty long. In fact, we're going to come up on the first scavenger hunt right now. Right here. Big and strong again. So yeah, these parts are not randomized. They're always in the exact same locations every time. So yeah. You can pretty much just do this every time. And you'll be fine. And originally I would actually turn backwards here and then start heading the other way, but I found it's just faster to do this. And then go over here. Because this is where you need to go once you finish that first scavenger hunt. So yeah, there you go. Randomized collectathon levels are the worst. It would be interesting to see a randomizer for this game, I think. That would be pretty fun. Have randomized events and maybe also randomized characters. Then again, any kind of game with a randomizer is kind of interesting, I think. It'd be interesting to see a Madagascar 2 randomizer, as well as a Madagascar 1 randomizer, a Wally randomizer, original Cars video game randomizer. We can't have Racer-Rama randomizer because it's not on PC. Well, then again, if people were interested in making one for that game, I'm sure similar people who made like the Paper Mario 1000 Year Door randomizer and other stuff like that could probably make it. Since those games are also not PC. Although, I don't know if they'd play those randomizers on, like, emulators or what, but it depends on how they're played. Anyway, first up, relay race. Yeah. So here you want to tag your teammates in order to go faster. If you don't tag them, you're stopped, pretty much. Because it's like, oh, you missed them, so you didn't give them a boost. Randomized crates and Eve parts. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Having like Eve play as in a Wally level, that'd be a little interesting. And maybe a little hard too for some levels. Hey, Two Spaces, how's it going? Alright, don't hit the tree or the building. Okay. Shame not much of this stuff has been done on a Sobo game. Yeah, it is a shame, but oh well. You know, a few other games I can think of that would be interesting with randomizers. Up, Ratatouille. Let's see, B-movie game, that'd be pretty fun. Fun randomizer. It would. Any randomizer, I feel like, would be fun. Is if you really enjoy the game by itself, the randomizer would make it even more fun. Like, I wouldn't probably enjoy playing a Paper Mario with the Thousand Year Door randomizer as much as, like, a Mayor National randomizer. Even if the Mayor National randomizer is a lot more basic. Yeah, it would. It does. That's what those do. Take your knowledge and put them to tests. Or at least take your skills and put them to tests, you know? Because, like, for Mayor National Randomizer, I'm thinking you could randomize the events, the characters that you play as, you know, it could randomize the locations of the parts. That would be pretty annoying, but also pretty interesting if they randomize the parts. As long as they weren't put, like, in out-of-bounds places. Because it's a lot easier to just randomize them around a box than to randomize them around, like, a certain shape, you know, or like a random shape, which would be the map, basically. Trying to get around. Hey, Sarge, no! Damn it, what the fuck? Come on, Sarge. Oh well, doesn't matter. Here I hold up, and then I hold down so I can land flat. You always want to land flat whenever possible. That loses as little speed as possible, basically. If you have to go in the air. Nice. Good jump there. Ooh. Okay. That was interesting. Ooh. Okay, it's fine. That's bad, though. Oh well. We'll deal with it. I think we're still ahead, so we're fine. Okay, that's not bad. Ooh, don't hit that. Okay, good. You can never avoid a call from these during these streams, I swear. I don't even have any idea who those people are. Like, what the heck? Oh well. We're still doing pretty well, I think. Alright, now we go ahead and go do the scavenger hunt. Oh, I don't know why I turned left there. Oh well. Might do it after finishing Harry Potter 2 and 3 and Beyond Good and Evil. So basically never. Yeah, I feel that. If you ever do get a chance to play these games, please do, though. Like, being serious for a moment. Because these games are worth it, in my opinion. Or at least the original Cars and Race-O-Rama are worth it. Maybe International isn't to some people, but oh well. That's just kind of what happens with a rushed game like this. A lot of people feel like it's not worth it, so try and get a good angle before coming in here. Like that. Good job, B. Before when you're playing as Lightning, you can make much tighter turns there. So you can just head straight for the part. But with Monster Truck, you have to kind of go around a little bit. So that way you don't miss it. And also don't hit the wall. So that way you're not going super slow. This one's a little bit awkward as well. Because it's just like you're about to head straight to the wall when you get it. So like that. Back up. And then do this. Oh well. It's just kind of how it goes. Gonna slow down so when I pick this up I can turn around a lot more easily. Here we go. And now we're gonna head into the next race. Nobody hit me? Okay, good. No bad RNG. Good job, me. Yeah, the cars that are roaming around the town can kind of be bad RNG or good RNG because they spawn randomly. So yeah, around like walls and such. And they drive on the roads that you drive on, so you can hit them and it slows you down tremendously. It's really annoying. This thread is even worse than the original Cars game because you don't have the warping feature as readily available or as often. But in this game, you warp a little more often, and then in Race-O-Rama, it's pretty much negated because you always warp. So yeah. Or at least you can always enter the event immediately. Camera, thank you. This is a new shortcut. I was trying to do this before the previous marathon, but I didn't get to do it. Oh well. That's it. That's pretty much what it is. You just head straight, basically. I was trying to find out how to do that shortcut, because I was getting it sometimes, but not all the time. But now I understand how you do it more often. Avoid the tornadoes. Good job. I actually, while I was practicing, hit those tornadoes a couple times. I was like, wow, I'm not used to having only one bar of boost at all. Because those tornadoes are cycle-based, not random. Wherever they start is random, probably, but then after that, you pretty much have a cycle. Because they always have the same pattern every time. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it seems like the frame rate on this track isn't quite as good as most of the other tracks on this game. So yeah, it's kind of choppy for you guys. I'm not sure if it's better to put this game at 60 FPS or 30. Actually, I think I have it defaultly set to 60. I might try 30 sometimes in case it does it better. Although I feel like I remember it not being as good in most cases. So I don't know. I'd have to test that out, which is another thing that I have to add to my list of testing things out, which I don't even remember. Oop. There we go. normally on modded, this track, since it's a champion race, is 2 laps instead of 3. But this is unmodded, so it's 3 laps. But these laps are pretty long. Like 1 minute 34 seconds is a pretty long lap. A lot of the tracks in this game are really long, and I have no idea why. There's even one track in the game that's 2 laps long because of how long the track itself actually is. Or I should say it's only 2 laps, not 2 laps long. Because of how long the track actually is, you know? And it's normally only 1 lap in modded because of that, because it's also a champion race. So yeah, pretty long tracks here. Don't get in my way, Gerald. You got in my way. Damn it. I must have misaimed. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Go this way. I think we're still ahead, though, funny enough. So that's good. You can just take the sides and mostly avoid the tornadoes as well, I noticed. So, for the most part, that last tornado will not go heavily to the right. So yeah, that's pretty good. There we go, this. And now we go over here to the first state race. In modded, you can also change the position of racers. So basically, put them in the more favorable positions. For example, Lightning is more in the first lane there, but in this, obviously, we can't do that. So nothing like that. It doesn't help subtract a lot of time, but having Lightning in the most optimal positions for the race can obviously help out a lot. Because it can either prevent certain mistakes from happening, or it can allow you to lose or save a little bit more time, things being just slightly further up at the beginning, you know? Well, I think Asobo's first Disney Pixar game was actually Ratatouille, but dang it, that came out in 2007. Well, yeah, they've been making Disney Pixar games ever since 2007, so they probably wouldn't have a chance to make a Cars game. So yeah. Granted, that could still be true that they made Fuel as revenge for not being able to work on Cars, but THQ did a fine job at making a Cars game, in my opinion. I gotta ask, have you played Fuel? If so, are the mechanics similar to this game? If they are, I guess it would make a little bit of sense why they would have why it would be considered revenge. Otherwise, though, it's a little more weird. But then again, who knows? Yeah, I know it's kind of a joke. I was just trying to be like, well, what if it is real? Alright, let's see here. Is that... Yeah, we're ahead right now by a little bit, but we're still ahead, so that's good. And now we have 2 bars of boost, so yay! We can go a little bit faster now. Alright. To be honest, I made a few mistakes in the beginning, so I think it's quite alright that we're only a little bit ahead. We have a lot more time to get way further ahead as well, so yeah. Alright, let's see if we're fine. If we're fine, we're not gonna crash on this race, but if we're not okay, then we will crash. Because I crashed on this race as well as when I was trying to do relay 1 with Mater. With Mater's lap, it was crashing as well. I was like, what the heck is going on? But we're good, it seems like. Crash percent world record, though. I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure it'll be. We're fast. So here, the little sides there, there are like white lines, and then past those white lines, there's like darker textured dirt. It's actually more like the stadium grass, and that slows you down and makes you a little bit harder to control. So yeah, we want to avoid those at all costs if possible. Look at that, 28 seconds. This might not be 28 seconds, but oh well. Yeah, it's not bad though. 29 seconds is pretty good. Normally with 3 bars of boost, you get 27 seconds, but that's only a little bit faster if we're being honest here. Now Rust Buggy Race 2. So sometimes objects can become attached to your car and cause you to steer into the wall, even though you're trying to like turn away from it. It's kind of awkward. So we want to avoid hitting objects as much as possible. That's why we try to bob and weave between many of these objects. Jump here so that way you don't end up slamming into that ramp there. That's that second ramp. Sometimes you have to crash into objects though, simply because of where they're placed, so yeah, but for the most part you can avoid pretty much all the objects. Or you can just like try to hit them in a way that will make them fly off of you and not stick to you at all. Might have been, yeah, it was a little bit slow. Oh well. That's kind of what I was talking about, where you either bump off the ramp or you slam into the ramp and you slow down. Either a tiny bit or tremendously. Oh, that's a long comment there. We're going to have to read that during a loading screen. I also have the chat up on my laptop, so I have to like look really far away from the screen in order to look at the chat, so I might not read it as much. But with that said, don't be afraid to leave any messages. It's always like, my main worry is not about, oh, well, I want followers, or, oh, I want subscribers. I'm fine with how many followers I have right now. It's sure to only increase as time goes on. It's my main worry is that nobody types in the chat, and I'm like, guys, I can't interact with you if you don't chat. So, yeah, I know. Is Up on Steam right now? I didn't think it was on Steam. Or, well, I guess it's not on Steam, but you still do the same thing with Up. I don't know if you can do it with Ratatouille. Get the debug menu like that. That seems like it would be possible, though. Damn, if only I had the PC version of Ratatouille now, that would be pretty easily done, in my opinion. Yeah, it's true. It's not that I want it to be like, oh, well, I have everybody typing in chat at exactly the same time. I'm just not really... I just don't really like the fact that... And not to be rude to you guys either, because obviously it's just a choice of yours whether or not to type a message. But I'm just like, okay, I want to see more messages in the chat, you know? And at the same time, you can probably be like, well, what if the messages are all rude? Yeah, that's not something I'd like to see more of. Or any at all, really. Yeah. It has a pretty different debug without the context menu. Ah, I see. Cool. Last time when I was practicing, I got hit by a cars there, so... Yeah, I was kind of close there, but I didn't get hit that time, so I'm good. Oh, I'm on the grass right now. I'm getting turned to the right. That's the other thing the grass does. It kind of messes with your steering, and it kind of makes you go in different directions. Sometimes towards the wall, like it was right there. Oh. I mean, most of the bigger streamers tend to just ignore chat for the most part, unless some bad things are happening in it, but that's also very rare in and of itself, so yeah. Ah, shoulder hurts. Ah. Maybe I was bending in a bad way. I'll try to lean back a little more. This one can be kind of awkward to dodge, but there we go. Got it. Nice. And it kind of starts off being fast, but then we just pass her pretty quickly anyways. Avoid the cars there. That's a kind of point where cars can be going both directions, and so you can accidentally hit them. That can be pretty annoying, but that shouldn't happen to us in this run. We should be either fast enough to where they can't, or we should be able to dodge them pretty easily because there's only one or two cars, and they all take the same path, which is mostly in the center. Although they might try to avoid you, but then they'll take the same direction as you and hit you anyways, so if that happens, that'll be a little annoying, but oh well. Oh, look at that. The can sunk to the ground there. Good game. Great game there. Fantastic game. No problems here whatsoever. I think I've seen that happen like once before, but it's very rare. And that's also just the object's physics more than anything, you know. This is also a boss race, so normally it's only 2 laps, so that would normally be the end unmodded, but nope, not now. This one is 3 laps, just like all the rest of the races except for Canyon Run. Oh, okay, that was close. I guess I almost jinxed myself there, but thankfully, Cletus or whoever that was decided to dodge as well. You can't see over Mater, he's so tall. So yeah. Oh, and we're gonna to laps, people. Hey, listen, Eva, I'm ahead of you right now, so yeah. You should not be taunting me. In fact... Oh, I didn't get a taunt. Oh well. A lot of these kinds of games are ridiculously cheap on Steam, even with, especially with sales, you know. Mayor National on some sales can go down to like $5 or $6. It's pretty insane. Let's go on the right side so that we don't hit any cars. The Rust Buggy races overall went pretty well, I think. But anyway, here's Ormond Valley Airport. I'm surprised Victor isn't here yet. Either he's on vacation and didn't know I was streaming this, or he just doesn't care about unmodded. Which is fine. Oh, speed up a little bit with that boost. That is cheap. That's without sales, right? Without the Steve sales. Right? Wow. That's insane. Oh wow, my stream is choppy on this race. Holy cow. Yeah, I might try 60 FPS then. Because holy cow, this is a choppy race. That's the other reason why, yeah, without sales, okay. Yeah, that's really cheap. And it just becomes even cheaper. It becomes freaking free with Steam sales. That's what happens. It's like they try to call 50%, but they're like, well, it's not much better. And they're like, forget it. Let's just make it free during sales. I'm joking. But yeah, that's another reason why I'm hoping to get this game on my laptop eventually. Is that the frame rate can be much better. And much more consistent. And not make some races look pretty clean and other races look choppy as fuck. On this race, as well as relay race number 2, There's actually a bad glitch that could happen where if while you're racing, especially against harder CPU opponents, what'll happen is they'll end up out of bounds, and so they'll reset. They'll be past the finish line when they reset, or they'll be past the finish line before they reset, and when they reset, they're behind the finish line, so they gain a whole lap. And it makes it impossible to beat the race because of that, because you can't go fast enough to beat them with that. And that's another reason why it's recommended you play on the easier difficulties for speedruns, is because you don't want that glitch happening and forcing you to restart the whole run, or not the whole run, the whole race, you know, because that's a huge time loss, especially if you're on the final lap. If it happens, you basically have to restart the race no matter what. Even if you could catch up on if it happened on like lap 1 or 2, you can, or if it happened on like lap 1, you can't catch up if it happens on lap 2 or 3. Because it pretty much means that they'll or excuse me, you can't catch up if it happens on lap 2, because they'll pretty much have finished the race because of that. Yeah, cool game. Great game. Fantastic game. I don't know why I saved there. We're gonna try warping here. Try it there. Because I want to go to inside the turkey now. Looks like you saw it up. Oh well. This should be a little bit faster. And for unmodded or regular, we always do inside the turkey before relay race, so yeah. Yeah, it's like the equivalent of the unlucky stewards, yeah. It forces you to reset the race or the level or run. Even if it happens to you more than one time, it's like, that's a reset. It's kind of lame. Or it doesn't force you. Well, actually, no, it's worse than Unlucky Stewards, because now I'm remembering what that is. It's during that one level where they sometimes despawn, right? I mean, unless you despawn almost every single one of them, then that doesn't really cause too much of a problem. It's only a little bit of a time loss. Oops, that's bad. Go, 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 go. Probably shouldn't talk during this level, because this level can be quite taxing if you make a mistake on it. There's a chance they never come back up? Oh, I see. I didn't know that could happen. That's interesting. How often has that happened? Has it ever happened to you? That's interesting. I've never had that happen to me. I've always been able to beat that level with no problems, even if a couple of them despawn. Twice before during practice? Okay. So it's a lot more common than I thought then. If it's happened twice. But then, yeah, that's not like the countless times the game has been played so far that people know of it happening. You know? Because that's already very uncommon with how often you play alone, but then include like my play time with yours, and it's really uncommon. The Yellow Dan found that out? Uh-huh. Does he know how many times it's happened to him? About the same amount of times, or more or less? Oh, they just go underground? That's kind of what I figured. I was like, they probably go underground for some reason. And just go, just eventually come back up. By listening to the Steward audio? Yeah. Nope, we're lapping a couple cars. You did almost soft lock your first 100% run. Maybe it's a false memory. I don't remember that happening to me. I definitely do not think that happened to me at all. Don't save there. They decided to despawn. That's lucky. Okay. That's interesting. People are like, I'm sure she's a real person. Damn. Flo, for some reason, feels a lot better to control than Ramon. I guess because she has better handling and maybe better traction as well, but yeah. But sometimes Flo can still be a little bit awkward since she actually sometimes ends up going a little bit faster than Ramon, even on unmodded. I guess because her acceleration stat is really poor, so once she gets to a high speed, she keeps that high speed pretty easily. Well, I don't know. Her acceleration is great. Maybe there's like a separate deceleration stat. I don't know. I'd have to lab that out. Hello, Goodman. There's Ramon. Oh yeah, easy difficulty. They hit the tree here. They hit that tree right there. Too bad we don't get to see that though, because we're going too fast. So yeah. Oh, I didn't use up all my boosts there, did I? Okay, good. I didn't. What does that have to do with Shazam? Do you mind me asking? I just want to see why you refer to that movie. I haven't seen it because I'm not interested in it, or I'm not interested in most superhero movies aside from like The Incredibles, because Pixar, baby. But yeah, Not that Shazam. Oh, never mind then. Okay, gotcha. Something else then. So yeah, I'm probably not even aware of it all. I don't know why I saved there. I should not be saving. That wastes a little bit of time, but oh well. Guess I'm worried that it'll crash or something. This way. There we go. I guess it's also just because it's kind of a habit for me to save like that. I don't know. Okay, I'm still ahead, so that's good. Normally, the game is supposed to make the screen go green here a little bit, so that way it can emulate night vision goggles. But as you see, we don't even need those because there's light in this cavern. So yeah, as well as all the other caverns in this level. Like seriously, whoa! Did you see that? It was temporarily off track, or it said it temporarily said I was off track. It was weird. I was clearly on the track, so don't know what the heck that was doing. Nice, that was a good jump there. So yeah. Anyway, just to give a little bit of my schedule for the upcoming week as well as for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be more Three Houses, continuing where we left off last time. Even if you didn't watch all the way through that, which you probably did, right, Tada? Or did you watch through that but just didn't comment on it? Or chat during it? Either way, if you watched that, we're going to be continuing where we left off, which was after we picked the Golden Deer House. So yeah. Uh, oh, wow, okay. Uh, oh, I was gonna be like, turn. Sorry, I kept my speed, but oh well. Kind of went in an awkward direction there. Oh well. Oh, you had to leave. Okay, gotcha. Well, you should be able to watch the whole thing tomorrow, right? So it's all good. And plus, you can watch the VOD or on either YouTube or Twitch. So, yeah, to catch yourself up in case you need to. Oh, don't clip me out again. Okay, good. I managed to clip out of bounds in that area before. I don't remember how I did it, but I did it nonetheless. So yeah, good game. Great game. Fantastic game. And then next week, probably I'll try to stick to a similar schedule. I can't guarantee anything because I never follow my schedule. But Monday will probably be part 3 for Three Houses. Wednesday will be all events. And then Friday will be part 4, Three Houses. So yeah, there you go. Hello, Stunt Rod. Oh yeah, we're still ahead. We're good. We're good. Don't save. Good. Okay. So we warp. There we go. Alright, come on. That was kind of stupid. I don't know why I went in the grass there. Oops. Go this way. Thank you. Try to pay attention to chat. I messed up. Oh well. Alright, let's see here. Is that a good split? I assume it is. Yeah, it's pretty good. Still ahead. Not by a lot, but definitely still ahead. We're good. I like to warp to Northwell Dispute here and then go this way. And now we have 3 bars of boost, so yeah. Ahead by how much? Let me see here during the load screen. It's gonna be the cutscene. So 56:16, 56:52. I'd say we're ahead by about 36 seconds. Oh, come on! They never know when to freaking stop. Ugh. Let's get it out of the way. I have been making a few mistakes as well, which are not great, but oh well. Regardless, we're still ahead, so that's pretty much the more important thing here. We're just going for world record. Don't you dare do that to me, Tia. Or Mia, excuse me. That one is Mia, the one in the upper mine is Tia. And don't ask me how you could tell, because it's just in the leaderboard. It says that this one is Mia, and the one in the upper mine is Tia. They're twins. Which I'm not sure how that would work in the Cars universe. I mean, if that were the case, they're twins mostly based on looks, right? So it's like most of the Piston Cup racers in the background can be considered in the movies can be considered twins, or even more than just twins, based on the fact that their appearances, their bodies are similar in shape. Their only differences are paint jobs because they're from sponsors. Like, yeah, explain that, huh? But oh well. They probably didn't want you to question it too much. That wall might help you bounce down faster, actually. That might be worth testing out a bit. There's a rock there, then once you pass it, you can go down through here. A lot closer to the wall there. It shall never be questioned. You're darn right it is. Or darn right it'll never be. I don't know why I did that. That was just a really stupid decision on my part. Oh, get out of the way, Cone. Nice. Hello, guys. You're probably gonna fuck me up on this. Yeah, kinda figured. Oh well. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And we've lapped everybody now. Look at that. Good job, me. Okay. Turn. Good, okay. Ah! Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Ahead by almost a minute now. Cool. Alright, now we're gonna go to the upper mine. Oop. Sorry, buddy. You're kinda in my way, though. I'm a big monster truck, for crying out loud. Can't help but run into you. Anyway, the upper mine, pretty... Don't be surprised if this one's really choppy, because it is. It's got pretty poor frame rate. You can even tell in game with this one. It sometimes will chug a little bit more than most other tracks. Besides, like, Canyon Run, maybe. But yeah. Because this is the second longest track in the game. It's only barely able to be 3 laps, though, so... Here we jump over both those ramps, same as in Rust Buggy Race 2, I believe? Yeah, Rust Buggy Race 2. Here we take this dirt ramp here. This dark dirt ramp. Go onto this path. Avoid the holes, because those will drop you onto an even slower route than the main route. And now we're on the faster route, because we're on the back on the main route again. But we took a shortcut, so we're good. Oh. Ah! Okay, then. Speed up a bit. Oh, come on! What was that barrel? Really? It bounced off a wall and came back to us. Just to slow us down even more. Jesus. Then again, I should have been paying attention in the first place, so I didn't knock any of those barrels up. Anyway. These minecarts might be on a cycle, but sometimes you can tell exactly where they're going to be, because I think the cycle doesn't start until you first reach them. So yeah. Oh, also, because this race is normally only a lap long, this is the one exception to only Fuel Frenzies and champion races get uh, one less lap than normal. So yeah, this race is normally also only 2 laps long, but because of the fact that it's unmodded, we can't do that. Oh, I was thinking I would avoid that, but I hit head on. Oh well. Yeah, the minecarts slow you down a little bit if you hit them, but oh well. That was a good jump. Alright. Oh, whoa. That was interesting. Okay. Alright, avoid the barrels this time. There we go. Better. Yeah, this is really choppy here on this race. Holy cow. Yikes, look at that choppiness. God damn. How the hell? I wish that OBS had an auto frame rate changer for this game, but it doesn't. Oh well. Or like a way to make it where it has the right frame rate at every moment. It has to have it at the right frame rate. Maybe I should try setting it to 60, see if that helps at all. Oh, I hit that again. Wow. Okay then. I'm terrible at avoiding it right there, apparently. Oh, that was a bad jump. Yeah. Damn. Too slow, apparently. Hopefully, both those mistakes don't put me back down a lot, because that'd be terrible. Okay, no, I think we'll be fine. We're looping. We're lapping Barry here, so I don't think Koala did that in his run. So I think we're good. Get out of my way. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that was not as bad as it could have been, so we're good. Yeah, I believe Koalas was lapping them here. Yeah, we're pretty far ahead, actually. Cool. We're almost a minute ahead again. So that's pretty good, I think. Don't hit me, guys. Okay, good. Oh, what? Okay, whatever. Just go back around. No! What the heck? Lighting! Turn enough! Ugh. Okay, that was pretty bad. Okay. Gain control of Fillmore. Okay. Apparently it's been a little while. Anyway. I don't remember if we were able to lap characters in this one or not. We probably could, but it's pretty close right now. Since Fillmore and Doc aren't as fast as Lightning is, so yeah. Okay, we lap them. Cause, yeah, there's Vince right there. Hey guys, how's it going? Good job, Fillmore. I think we're about a minute ahead now. Cool. This only warp there. I should turn right. Oh well. A little bit slower getting to Canyon Run, but oh well. No way, run into me, please. Thank you. Koala's did a little bit of style points by jumping off the ramp and landing exactly on a Canyon Run, so that looked cool in his before world record run. But now that he has his world record run, he went around, which is faster, so I'm gonna do just that. But now it's time for Canyon Run, the longest track of the game. I feel okay with this music here. Even though I feel like this would make a lot more sense as the final race, but whatever. Oh, oh, that's weird. And I'm falling! Great game, guys. There we go. That's going to be a little bit slower, but oh well. Actually, I don't know how slow I'll be. I've never had that happen to me before. Alright. No. Eventually, if you fall out of bounds somehow on races, it'll eventually say off track, and then if you're off track too long, it'll reset. So, it never will soft-log if you manage to fall out of bounds. It's not like that. You'll always eventually go off track and then reset, even if it takes a while to do so. So yeah, that's why I wasn't too worried about falling down to the abyss. Whoa! All sorts of things are happening. Okay then. That's the second thing that I've never seen happen before in this race alone. Jeez. Alright, now this section. This is not fun section at all. Okay, that boulder has such a big hitbox. Jesus. Okay, where was my jump? There it is. It's just locked. I couldn't jump. I guess the boulders just do that to you then, for some reason. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Good job. Holding back does wonders. Haha. It's better to not reset there by accidentally falling, not landing on the ground there, than to reset by missing that ground. So yeah, good job, me. Seems like we're gonna be a lot slower that lap, but because of all those things that happened. But oh well. I kind of jumped a little early on the first spin, so that's kind of what happened. I got like a really precise jump angle apparently, and also got a really precise timing on my jump. So I guess that just kind of forced me off into the out of bounds area. Oh. So yeah, that's kind of what happened with that first spin there. Jump there. There we go. That's better. I was worried I would mess up again because I was like, wait, that's still just about where we were before. But no, we made it. We're good. No out of bounds this lap, bitch. Oh, oh, bad tilt. No, 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 no. Damn it. Come on, Lightning. Don't bad tilt me now. I'm gonna save my boost for the rock section in case it works like that. This rock section sucks. It's probably the one bit in International that I'm just like, what the fuck were they thinking? Because it's so fucking annoying getting hit by these stupid rocks. Some of the other mechanics are questionable, but are also fine for the most part, in my opinion. Like, the minecarts are alright. They're not too bad. But those rocks are just absolute bullshit with their hitboxes and how RNG they are sometimes. It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, I still got hit once there, but otherwise, it was pretty much a clean run through that rock section. This one's... We lost a little bit of time, but oh well. We're still ahead, so we're good. Oops, come on, there you go. $180. 180 miles per hour is the max speed that you can get in the game, so yeah. And if you like using kilometers per hour instead, translate that into whatever kilometers per hour is, basically. There's Snot Rod. Almost slapped him, but not quite. Oh well. Oh, that's also split. Yeah, there we go. You're too late? Well, not quite. We're not quite at the end yet. It is about to be the end, but yeah. It's alright, though. I don't mind. At least you didn't miss me being on world record pace. At all. So that's good. And plus, I've been making a lot of mistakes, so this is definitely not the last time I'll be doing this. I'll probably be making another one at some point where I've practiced a lot more than I did. Because admittedly, I didn't get to practice too much because I was doing so yesterday with my where I had to go to school for a bit with my mom to where she worked, which I didn't expect to have to do. And then we did it again today, and I was like, "What the heck? I don't want to do this right now. I had to use up meal plant points because I have a bunch of plant points that I didn't get to use yet. So yeah." That's what I was doing today, or yesterday and today. But I was like, I want to do this whenever I feel like doing it. Not when I want to stream. Or not on a day I want to stream. Thankfully I got to do this today, so... yeah. You practiced at least 1 week after you ran it? Right? Is that right? That doesn't sound right. That sounds like you would be practicing before you ran your game. Approximately, maybe 4 days. And 1:23:13. That should be world record? Yeah, that's world record by 37 seconds. Alright, that was good. That was fun. Thanks. So yeah, next week, Wednesday, I'll probably be trying out all events. So yeah, thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. So yeah, there you go. No, XXXXXXXX. You did level leaderboards? You mean like IL runs? I mean, I sometimes would do them, but I'm not gonna take ILs from this and put them in there, or put them on those leaderboards. That would take a lot of time. So yeah, and plus some of them were not really very great either. So I probably only barely got world record because I was doing a couple things that I forgot that you could do. I did like koalas, so you could do them. So yeah. Otherwise, though, that's pretty much it. I have to exit out to end the stream, so tomorrow I'll be continuing on with Three Houses. We're gonna be continuing on right after the point when we chose our house. So yeah. And then next week, Three Houses Monday, all events Wednesday, Three Houses Friday. I'm gonna try and make that my schedule, but no promises. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys.